We are answering your questions on the child tax credit with Scott Braddock from Scott Braddock of Financial, J.W. DeGance, the Greensboro District Manager for Jackson Hewitt. All right, this person is asking, J.W., how long do the children have to live with you for you to get the credit? Oh, I think J.W. is frozen, so we're going to go. Oh, yep, we're going to go to Scott.
Yeah. So that child needs to have lived with you at least 6 months out of the year. Now, keep in mind, in a divorce situation where one parent might have them for the other 6 months, unfortunately, only one parent is entitled to this enhanced credit.
And so if you do have joint custody, do you have to talk to the other person or no? JW, how's that working?
Yes, it's best to talk to the other person. A lot of times there is an agreement on who claims each child each year. And so the person who claimed it in 2020 would need to opt out so that the one who's going to claim it for 2021 could then later opt in.
Gotcha, okay. Scott, this person says, my child was born in April of this year. Will I receive the tax credit?
Well, I have a good answer to that, and it's yes. Even if your child is born in the latter part of 2021, you're still entitled to this enhanced credit.
All right, and so what you'll do is when the portal becomes open for you to put in your information, you'll be able to do that. Now, JW, you have a few extra tidbits about that.
Yes. Right now the IRS is saying that when you do update it, they will then catch you up on the payments on the next pay cycle. So hopefully that does come to fruition for those who really need the money and can use it.
Okay, so maybe like you just had a child or whatever and you go into that portal and you do it for July, but maybe your payment doesn't come straight up at the July 15th. You're saying the IRS will make good on those payments as they go. Okay, that is good to know. All right, this person is saying, how many kids can you carry? At one point it said there was not a limit. I don't believe that there's a limit.
I don't understand there to be a limit either. I have not seen that.
All right, it is $3,000 or $3,600 per child, depending on their age, no matter what. Okay, so Scott, this person says, if my child turns 18 on December 3rd of this year, do I need to opt out?
My understanding is yes, because they will turn 18 this year. So better to opt out versus paying or owing the IRS. At least I'm a firm believer of that.
Okay, JW, this person says, my husband and I are retired with a 15-year-old special needs child. Do we qualify?
Yes, the great news, yes. And that's why they also have the non-filers portal right now. If those people didn't already do the portal for the EIP 1 or 2, they'd want to go into this portal and then enter the information so that they could then sign up for these payments.
This person is saying, I use the non-filers tax tool from the first round of, I'm guessing, stimulus checks. Do I need to re-enter in this new tool?
So no, since you've already entered the information, the IRS has it, and they will use that information for this child tax credit.
This next question, Scott, says, we have a special needs adult in which we have guardianship for. Does this qualify for the credit?
You know, again, it's going to go back to the age qualification there. And so if they're over the age of 17, you know, they mentioned adult. I don't know if they shared the age. You know, the answer would be no if it's over. There is a child tax credit that $500 for children between 18 and 19 or college students up to age 24 that they're still eligible for. But, you know, depending on the age, they may not be entitled to this.
JW, this person is asking if foster children count?
Yes, they do. They absolutely do.
Because you claim them on your taxes.
Correct. So they're a qualifying child. So foster children, you know, a brother, sister, stepbrother, stepsister, a descendant, so a grandchild, a niece, nephew, all those above and beyond the son, daughter, all qualify.
As long as you claim them on your taxes as a dependent. Okay, real quickly, Scott, this person says, how much credit am I to expect for a child under the age of 17?
So under the age of 17, but older than age 5, it's $3,000 or $250 per month.
And then my son turned 6 this year. Do I need to update his information? 6 to 17 gets a lower amount. JW, do they need to update that?
They can, if they so choose, they can do that. And then once they do that, the IRS will then adjust the payments from that part forward. But it may not be a significant change at the time of tax time for them. So they may not want to do that.
And I'm just thinking that the IRS already knows how old your child is, but who knows? Okay, thank you guys for giving us your expertise and your time. We want to make sure that you get your questions answered as well. So go ahead to the 2 Wants to Know section. We have an entire page about the child tax credit and all the portals as well.